Ryan Thomas with EastWest here, and welcome to ComposerCloud Plus. In this quick start video, we're going to cover how to activate and install EastWest content, and then we're going to give kind of a bird's eye view of the ComposerCloud Plus ecosystem, since there's just so much amazing content here, and it can be a little bit difficult to know exactly where to start. So even if you're a longtime EastWest user, you might still find some useful information in this video. So the first thing you'll need to do after buying a ComposerCloud Plus subscription is download and install the installation center. You can find the link to download the installation center in the confirmation email you'll receive after purchasing a ComposerCloud Plus subscription. Select either the Mac or the Windows option depending on which operating system you have, and once it's been downloaded, just double-click on it and follow the prompts from the installation guide. After the installation center finishes downloading, it'll launch automatically. Sign in with the email and password you signed up with when creating your EastWest account on the website, and after that, download and install the Opus software that appears at the top of the installation center. Once the Opus software has finished downloading, simply follow the prompts from the installation guide to complete the installation process. Now you'll need to activate your product licenses. Just click on the box next to the license you want to activate, select Next, choose the license location, and that's it. The last thing you'll need to do is direct the installation center to your preferred location for library content storage. We do recommend using additional external or internal solid-state drives for this, as sample content does tend to take up a significant amount of drive space. Just click on the three lines in the top right corner of the installation center, select Library Directories, and add the drives you want Installation Center to use for sample library storage. To select the default download location, simply click on your preferred drive and select the box next to Default. Now, if you want to install an entire library, all you need to do is click on the download icon next to the library in the installation center, assuming of course that you've already activated the license, and it will download and install itself automatically. That said, in order to conserve drive space, we recommend using the individual download method, which we'll demonstrate next. First, let's open Opus. The first time you open it, be sure to allow it to auto-update to ensure that libraries will function properly. Now you can begin exploring ComposerCloud. You can search for instruments using either the category feature, which allows you to narrow down instruments according to keywords or categories, or you can search by library. The installed column contains only those libraries that are currently installed on your machine. As mentioned previously, one of the unique features of the Opus player is the ability to download individual instruments on demand from a library that you haven't installed on your machine, as long as your ComposerCloud Plus license is active. Simply find the instrument you want to load by using the new Audition feature in Opus, which plays a short sample of the instrument even if it's not already installed, and then click on the cloud icon to download and install the instrument. To set or change the directory for on-demand downloads, simply navigate to the Preferences, Locations, and select from your available sample drives. Now, chances are you'll be using Opus within a digital audio workstation like Logic Pro. To insert Opus as a virtual instrument, all you need to do is navigate to the slot that your digital audio workstation reserves for virtual instruments, click on it, navigate the various drop-down menus, and select whichever audio and MIDI channel layout you prefer. You'll probably want to use the stereo option most of the time. In the Opus player, the Browse page is where you'll be selecting the instruments you want to load. The Play page contains the main instrument controls. The Perform page allows you to perform more advanced functions like building custom key switches, and the Mix page allows you to apply various mix effects and choose audio and MIDI signal routing. Okay, so now that we've covered the basic installation process, let's go ahead and talk about which libraries are going to be best suited for various music genres and scoring textures. So for that modern orchestral Hollywood sound, you'll want to check out the Hollywood series of instruments. These libraries include Hollywood strings, brass, orchestral woodwinds, and percussion, as well as an entire series of solo instruments ranging from violin to harp. Symphonic Orchestra is an older library, but still has some standout patches like the tuned percussion and woodwind runs. If you're looking for orchestral vocals, check out Hollywood choirs, as well as symphonic choirs, which includes a children's choir. Both Hollywood and symphonic choirs feature sophisticated word builders that allow them to sing any phrase you can type in, and Voices of Opera has you covered for classical solo vocals. For world instruments, you'll find virtually all of your needs covered in exquisite detail by Ra, Silk, and Gypsy. Each instrument features a truly stunning variety of articulations and pre-recorded phrases. For world vocals, Voices of the Empire and Voices of Passion feature singers representing a variety of different regional styles. The EastWest catalog includes an immersive collection of cinematic percussion, which you'll mostly find in the legendary Storm Drum series. These are ideal for everything from trailer production to film scoring, and for pianos, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more comprehensive and beautifully sampled collection than EastWest pianos, which includes a Bechstein, Bosendorfer, the classic Steinway D, and the king of pop pianos, the Yamaha C7. EastWest synths can be found in Forbidden Planet, which is our flagship cinematic hybrid synth, as well as String Machine if you're looking for a more vintage flavor. Goliath also has some standout synth patches. For sound design and scoring textures, check out Ghostwriter and The Dark Side. If you're doing more album production than film scoring, EastWest has you covered with all the instruments you'll typically find in a modern rhythm section, like the guitars from Ministry of Rock 2, drum kit from the Pro Drummer series, and the B3 organ from Goliath. If you need a pop brass section, check out Hollywood Pop Brass, and for pop vocals, both Voices of Soul and Hollywood Backup Singers are ideal for everything from rock to gospel. Hollywood Backup Singers also has a word builder function much like Hollywood Choirs, and can sing virtually anything you can type in. So, that is the EastWest ecosystem in a nutshell. Be sure to check out some of our more in-depth content like the Scoring with Opus series, and stay tuned for more by subscribing to our YouTube channel and hitting that notification bell. That's all for now. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.